Music alone shall live, around in 3 keys, C major, D major, and E major. If a song is in a particular key, that means that most of the notes in the song are going to come from a scale starting on that letter name. So if the song is in C major, the notes will come from the C major scale, which we know from lesson 3. In the major scale, the half steps, the smaller intervals, are between the 3rd and the 4th notes, there, and the 7th and the 8th notes, right there. And if the half steps are in those 2 places, it'll sound like a major scale. C is Do. Sing this C major scale using solfege in 3/4 as written. 1, 2, 3. Here's the music for the song in C major. Before we start learning the notes, let's look at the rhythm. If we read the words in rhythm in the first 4 measures, we'll have all the rhythms you need for the whole song. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3. All things shall perish from under the sky. So every other measure will either be 3/4 or the dotted quarter, 1/8 quarter, or a dotted half. Again, those first 4 measures in rhythm. All things shall perish from under the sky. That'll help. We're going to learn the tune now using solfege. So Do is here. As you can see by that little red arrow, it is C. Starts on Mi, though, at the beginning. So 3/4 meter. And at the end of the piece, the last bar line is 2 lines with 2 little dots. That's called a repeat sign. And that means you have to go back to the beginning or back to the other repeat sign and sing it one more time. So we'll do that 2 times through on solfege. 1, 2, 3. Mi, 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 re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Sol, 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 fa, sol, la, fa, 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 mi, fa, sol. Mi, 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 re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Repeat. Mi, 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 re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Sol, 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 fa, sol, la, fa, 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 mi, fa, sol. Mi, 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 re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. The lowest note you sang was G. If that note is too low for your voice, you might want to move the key of the song up to a higher note. The key was C. Let's move it up to D, 1 note higher. Now D is Do. Here's D. Look at the keyboard diagram. I'm going to play white keys from lower D to a higher D. That is not a major scale. What we need is to raise the F up a half step to F sharp and the C up a half step to C sharp. Right there. Right there. Then we get the scale that we're looking for. So the key signature of D major is F sharp and C sharp. And if we play and sing every F up a half step and every C up a half step, we'll be in a major key. Here's the song written out in the key of D major. The red arrow points to D, which is Do. The song starts on Mi, so there's your first pitch. We'll do the words. I'll sing the first time through, and you're on your own the second time through. 1, 2, 3. All things shall perish from under the sky. Music alone shall live. Music alone shall live. Music alone shall live, never to die. I called this piece a round at the beginning. A round, also known as a canon, is a piece that can be played or sung starting at 2 different times to produce harmony. We'll play and sing the song again in D major. I'm going to sing all the way through 2 times and you sing with me. But after 4 measures, when we're singing, music alone shall live, I'll start another voice back at the beginning in the piano, producing harmony. Here's our key. Here's our first pitch. And 1, 2, 3. All things shall perish from under the sky. Music alone shall live. Music alone shall live. Music alone shall live, never to die. All things shall perish from under the sky. Music alone shall live. Music alone shall live. Music alone shall live, never to die. You may have noticed there was a time when we were singing in unison or in octaves, because the first 4 measures and the last 4 measures are the same music. Also, you notice that the second voice in the piano finishes 4 measures after we were finished. For fun, you can go back and play that part again, and this time sing with the piano, and you'll get the feeling of a true round or canon. Let's raise the key 1 more whole step from D major to E major. Now E is Do, and we have to play F sharp, G sharp, C sharp, and D sharp in order to put those half steps in the right place. So the key signature for E major is 4 sharps, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, and D sharp. And the scale would sound like this. Now I'll start with the first voice in the piano and come in 4 measures later with the words. You can either sing with the piano at the beginning or wait and start with me. There's the key. There's the first pitch. 1, 2, 3.